Next question is question number 8, page 347. I is equal to integration 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus 10x dx. कोई फॉर्मूला एप्लीकेबल नहीं है, इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स कर सकते हैं मगर वो करना नहीं है, डिफाइनाइट इंटीग्रेशन है. सो से दिस इज रिजल्ट नंबर 1 एंड रिप्लेसिंग x by pi by 4 minus x. So replacing x by pi by 4 minus x, what we get? I is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus 10, right? Instead of x we have to write pi by 4 minus x dx, right? So now tan a minus b formula. So applying tan a minus b formula, this is 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan a minus b is tan a minus tan b whole upon 1 plus tan a into tan b dx. Now tan pi by 4 is 1. So what we get here? This is 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan pi by 4 is 1 minus tan x whole upon 1 plus tan x dx, right? So this is 0 to pi by 4 log, taking LCM we get 1 plus tan x plus 1 minus tan x whole upon 1 plus tan x dx. So this tan will be cut, we get log 2 upon 1 plus tan x. So this is 0 to pi by 4 log 2 upon 1 plus tan x dx. So log a upon b formula, that is log a minus log b. So applying that formula, what we get? I is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log 2 minus log 1 plus tan x dx. By forgetting this, right, using working law, I is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log 2 dx minus integration 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan x dx. Now log 2 is constant, so keeping outside, this is I is equal to log 2 integration 0 to pi by 4 dx minus, what is this? Now what to do? Again we have problem. No, this is what? This is your I. What you get? I. So this is I by 1. So I plus I twice I is equal to log 2 and integration of 1 is x, that you know, 0 to pi by 4. Substituting upper limit minus lower limit and taking 2 to opposite side, we get I is equal to half log 2 and answer is pi by 4 minus 0. So I will be pi by 8 log 2. So this is your answer. Okay. So it's a nice question and important question for board exam point of view. Okay. Next question is question number 9, page 347. Integration 0 to 2 x into under root 2 minus x dx. Right. So not a single formula is applicable. If you want to take assume this as a t square, then you can assume t square, right? And substitute here, and according to that you have to integrate, right? But instead of that, we have in the finite integration very easy method, that is replacing x, right, by 0 plus 2 minus x, that is 2 minus x. So this is 0 to 2, right? Instead of x, writing 2 minus x, 2 minus x under root. This is 2 minus, this is 2 minus x dx. This is the number 1. So this is 0 to 2. So 2 minus x under root, this is x dx, right? So root x, so multiplying here we get 0 to 2, this is 2 times x raised to half dx minus integration 0 to 2, multiplying and bifurcating, this is x raised to power 1 plus half, that is 3 by 2, so x raised to 3 by 2 dx, right? So this is 2. Now integration of root x is 2 by 3 x raised to 3 by 2, so answer is 2 by 3 x raised to 3 by 2, and this is 0 to 2. Okay, I am writing 2 by 3 constant as outside, minus integration of this is x raised to 3 by 2 plus 1, that is 5 by 2, 3 by 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2 5, so answer is 5 by 2 upon 5 by 2, that is 2 by 5, right? And limit is from 0 to 2, right? So this is 4 by 3, upper limit is 2, so this is 2 raised to 3 by 2 minus 0, minus 2 by 5 constant, this is 2 raised to 5 by 2, 2 raised to 5 by 2 minus lower limit is 0, no need to write, and if you want to write then write. Okay, now 2 raised to 3 by 2 means this is 2 root 2, either 2 raised to 3 by 2 will be written as like this, 2 raised to 3 by 2, that is 2 raised to 1 plus 1 upon 2, that means 2 into root 2 is your answer, and 2 raised to 5 by 2, right? So 2 raised to 5 by 2, that is 2 square plus 1 upon 2, that is 2 square into 2 raised to half, that is root 2, that is 4 root 2 is the answer. So answer of this will be I is equal to 4 by 3, 2 raised to 3 by 2, that is 2 root 2, so answer is 2 root 2 minus 2 by 5, 2 by 5 and 4 root 2 is your answer. So this is 4 into 2, 8 by 3 root 2 minus 16 by 5 root 2, right? So taking 15 as a LCM, what we get? If we take 15 LCM means we have to multiply by 5. So this is 40 root 2 and multiply this by 3, we get 16 into 3, 48 root 2. So 40 minus 48, 40 minus this is 4 into 2 is 8, 4 into 2 is 8. So we get here 8 into 3, 24. So 40 minus 24, that is 16, right? So 16 to 2 by 15 is your answer. 16 to 2 by 15 is your answer. Now our next question is a very long question, but after that we have one small question and we have a space, so we can solve that question. That is integration, question number 11, page 347, integration minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 sin square x dx, minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 sin square x dx, right? Now this is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 and sin square is even function. So applying integration minus a to a formula, we get I is equal to 2 times 0 to pi by 2 sin square x dx, sin square x dx, right? Now substituting x is equal to pi by 2 minus x, right? Replacing x by pi by 2 minus x, either apply 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2, right? Either x is equal to pi by 2 minus x, or you can write sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. You can apply any formula and solve yourself, because in previous video we solved integration 0 to pi by 2 cos square x dx, and your answer will be here also, answer will be pi by 2. So do it yourself and get your answer, right? So next question is question number 10, पेज 347, I is equal to 0 to pi by 2, 2 log sin x minus log sin twice x dx. Right? Not a single formula is applicable. So what to do? Nothing. This is 2 log sin x, log sin twice x. Now what is log sin twice x? Sin twice x is 2 sin x cos x. So we can substitute that value, right? So what we get? This is 0 to pi by 2. This is 2 log sin x minus log sin 2 theta is 2 sin x cos x, right? And bracket over dx. This is your answer. Now this is log a b c. So bifurcating this, what we get? This is 0 to pi by 2, 2 times log sin x minus log 2 minus log sin x minus log cos x and dx. And dx. Got it? Log a plus b, log a plus log b plus log c, but outside is minus, so all are minus. Now this is 2 log sin x and this is log sin x. So this become 0 to pi by 2. This is log sin x minus log 2 minus log cos x dx. So bifurcating all, we get integration 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx minus log 2 integration dx minus integration 0 to pi by 2, I have to write 0 to pi by 2 log cos x dx. So this is integration 0 to pi by 2. We did this example and answer of this is, you know what is the answer, but no need to integrate this now. See, हम कुछ जादू करेंगे, मैजिक करेंगे. Minus log 2, right? Integration 0 to pi by 2 dx minus integration 0 to pi by 2, right? See, this is sin x, this is cos x. So you can split out any one, either here, either here. Substitute x is equal to pi by 2 minus x. So we are substituting here pi by 2 minus x. So this cos becomes sin, and if we substitute here, then sin become cos. So this will cut. So you have to integrate this function only, right? So this is log cos pi by 2 minus x. No need to write what you did. Now all understands. You are applying which rule here, right? So this is integration 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx, right? Minus log 2, and integration of this is x, and this is 0 to pi by 2 minus integration 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx. So this is log sin x dx. This is log sin x dx. Now this log sin x dx 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx will be cut. So your answer will be minus log 2 upper limit minus lower limit, that is pi by 2 minus x, pi by 2 minus, sorry, pi by 2 minus 0, right? So answer is I is equal to, so I is equal to minus pi by 2 log 2, right? So this is your correct answer. And if it is given in your book that is half answer and plus, then take minus 1 to here, what we get? I is equal to pi by 2 log 2 raised to minus 1, that is I is equal to pi by 2 log half. This is also correct answer, this is also correct answer, and this is also correct answer. So in MCQ, as I told you, क्या करना है आपको? जो ऑप्शन में दिया है वो ऑप्शन आपको टिक करना है, राइट? सो इसके बाद जो एग्जांपल्स है वो बड़े लंबे लंबे हैं, मगर जो शॉर्ट है वो हम सॉल्व कर लेते हैं क्योंकि इतना जगह है. तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 13 इज नाइस क्वेश्चन, राइट? क्वेश्चन नंबर 13 एमसीक्यू का क्वेश्चन है, पेज नंबर 347. इंटीग्रेशन Question number 13 is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, sine raised to 7x dx. Sine raised to 7x dx. Now sine is odd function, power is also odd, so this is odd function, and while odd function is given and limit is same plus or minus, the answer is 0. So answer of this is fx is, if you want to write steps then I am writing step, otherwise no need to write step. This is minus sine raised to 7x, therefore f is odd function, and f is odd function, then integration minus a to a fx dx is equal to 0. So answer of this is 0. So therefore integration minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 sine raised to 7x dx is equal to 0. So this is your question number 13. So same is question number 14 is there, but limit is 0 to 2 pi. So we will solve right after cleaning this. Okay, so wait. Next question is question number 14, page 347. Given I is equal to 0 to 2 pi cos raised to 5x dx. Now limit is 0 to 2 pi. As I told you, 2 pi is here, right? So apply which formula? Integration 0 to twice a fx dx, right, is equal to, answer is 2 times 0 to half limit fx dx if answer of this, that is f of twice a minus x is equal to fx, and f of twice a minus x is equal to minus fx, then answer is 0, that you know. So applying these two formula here. So first of all, cos raised to 5x, if we write, right, fx is equal to cos raised to 5x, right? So this implies f of twice pi minus x, that is cos 2 pi minus x, right, whole the power 5. Now cos 2 pi minus x is cos x, so it's simply what we get, cos raised to 5x. So f of twice pi minus x is what we get here, fx. So answer of this will be 2 times, right? So I will be 2 times integration half limit is 0 to pi and cos raised to 5x dx. Again applying same formula, fx is equal to cos raised to 5x. So now f of pi minus x is cos pi minus x whole raised to 5, and cos pi minus x is minus cos x. So this is minus cos x raised to 5, that is this is minus fx, and if it is minus fx then answer is 0. So therefore I is equal to 0, right? Therefore I is equal to 0 because 2 into 0, right, is 0. If you want to write, then 2 into 0 is 0. So I is 0, right? So this is a nice application of this formula, right? This is the formula we are applying, and here this is also, right? Got it? So remember this formula as I told you. Now next question, question number 12, page 347. 0 to pi x upon 1 plus sin x dx. So nothing to do, nothing given, so only one option is this, at assume this is a I and replacing x by pi minus x, because this this x is a obstacle to us. So replacing this, I is equal to 0 to pi. So pi minus x. Now I am not writing replacing x by pi minus x, as you know, right? Plus 1 plus sine pi minus x dx. Now sine pi minus theta is sine theta, right? So I will be 0 to pi minus x upon 1 plus sin x dx. See result number 2. Now denominator of both are same, so adding 1 and 2, so 1 plus 2 gives twice I is equal to 0 to pi. Both denominator are same, so 1 plus sin x. Now numerator, is x and this is pi minus x. So x plus pi minus x dx. So I will be 1 upon 2 integration 0 to pi. Now this x will be cut, remaining is pi. So writing pi here, this is pi by 2, right? 1 upon 1 plus sin x dx, right? Now remember one thing. In indefinite integration I told you, मैंने आपको बोला था कि जब 1 plus sin x 1 minus cos sin x 1 plus cos x 1 minus cos x है, तो cos का तो फॉर्मूला होगा 1 plus cos theta 2 cos square theta by 2, 1 minus का भी होगा 2 sin square, बट 1 plus sin में नहीं हो सकता. तो मैंने आपको क्या बोला था कि divide and multiply by 1 minus sin x. But in definite integration you never divide and multiply by 0 to by 1 minus sin x. Why? Because 1 minus sin x से divide और multiply करेंगे तो क्या होगा? डिनोमिनेटर में x is equal to pi by 2. Suppose x is pi by 2 हम लेंगे तो pi by 2 sin pi by 2 1. So डिनोमिनेटर 0 हो जाएगा और pi by 2 belong करता है 0 to pi को, because pi by 2 is involving in this interval 0 to pi. So for x is equal to pi by 2, this denominator 1 minus sin x is 0. So never multiply and divide by 1 minus sin x while there is a limit 0 to pi in definite integration. In definite integration, right? So remember this thing. So that's why we are not multiplying dividing by 1 minus sin x. Got it? हम यहाँ पे क्यों 1 minus sin x से डिवाइड एंड मल्टीप्लाई नहीं कर रहे? क्योंकि 0 to pi में pi by 2 बिलोंग करता है. So pi by 2 की वैल्यू लेंगे तो ये 0 हो जाएगा डिनोमिनेटर. So that's why we are not dividing and multiply by 1 minus sin x. So ये आपको याद रखना है, right? So please remember. So what to do? So I want to change this sign into cos. So instead of this I am writing f cos pi by 2 minus x. Right? So this I will be pi by 2, 0 to pi, right? 0 to pi. Okay. So before that, if you wish to apply this rule again here, right? Because this is sin x, as I told you, sin x and there is a limit pi. So if you want to apply this rule, then this is 2 pi by 2 and this is 1 upon 1 plus sin x dx, right? Because sin pi minus x. Sin pi minus x is sin x that you know. So applying this rule, so I am writing only formula f of twice a minus x is equal to fx. That's why I am applying this 2 times pi by 2, right? So I is equal to pi. I is equal to pi, right? Now 0 to pi by 2. 1 upon, instead of sin x, I am writing cos pi by 2 minus x. Cos pi by 2 minus x. Cos pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta. That's why I am writing cos pi by 2 minus x. Got it? So, are you following me? ये पता चला ना क्या किया? ये फॉर्मूला जो थी वो अप्लाई किया क्या? sin x है, sin pi minus x भी sin x ही रहेगा तो वो तो fx है, वो f of x ही रहेगा. So f of x twice x minus x is fx. So answer will be 2 times. Limit will be half. So 0 to pi by 2, 2 times and 1 plus sin x. Now 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2. So your I will be, therefore I is equal to pi 0 to pi by 2. This is 1 upon 1 plus cos theta 2 cos square, right? Theta by 2 means pi by 2 becomes pi by 4 and x becomes x by 2. So answer will be pi by 4 minus x by 2 and dx. So this is pi by 2, right? So this is pi by 2 integration 0 to pi by 2. Now 1 upon cos is sec square. So this is sec square pi by 4 minus x by 2 dx, and you know integration of sec square x is 10x. So answer is pi by 2 10 pi by 4 minus x by 2, but you have to divide by coefficient of x, that is minus 2, right? So minus 1 upon 2 and limit is from 0 to pi by 2. So this minus and this 2, right? So what we get here? Minus pi. So this 2 will be cut, right? So minus pi and substituting limit here 10 pi by 4 minus x is pi by 2, that is pi by 4, right, and minus x is 0, that is 10 pi by 4 minus 0 is 0. So this is minus pi, this is 0, minus 10 pi by 4 is 1, so answer will be pi. This is your answer. This is also a nice question. Otherwise you can here apply divide and multiply and whatever you want to do, but this is the best method to solve this question. So right, this is a nice question and important question for your exam point of view. But मैंने बोला वैसे आपको यहाँ पे याद रखना है कि never divide and multiply by 1 minus sin x while there is a limit 0 to pi, means x pi by 2 sin pi by 2 is 0, so you can never divide and multiply by 1 minus sin x in infinite integration, right, because denominator becomes 0, so it becomes a undefined. So never multiply and divide by 1 minus sin x in infinite integration while limit is 0 to pi, right. Either pi by 2 belongs to that given limit, you can't divide and multiply by 1 minus sin x. Okay.